Loop control statements. Loop control statements change execution from its normal sequence. When execution leaves a scope, all automatic objects that were created in that scope are destroyed. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, first of all, what is loop? Loop is nothing but you are going to initialize the value and you are going to check the condition and you are going to perform increment or decrement. If you are going to write like I equal to 0, I less than 5, then I plus plus, then it is going to start execution from I equal to 0 and for every iteration it is going to increment I value by 1. When it reaches 5, condition fails and it is going to come out of the loop. Now how you want to control the loop? That's nothing but if I reaches so and so one value, then perform this task. Okay, then how you are going to control the particular loop execution? The loop control is going to be done in 3 ways. First is going to be continue, next is going to be break, next is going to be go to. By using this loop control statements, you can control the execution of the loop. Okay, we have seen what is the different types of loops we have: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Okay, what is this continue statement? Okay, continue statement causes the loop to skip the remainder of its body and immediately retest its condition prior to reiteration. Okay, now see here, what's the syntax for continue? The syntax for continue is continue keyword and then semicolon. Okay, if you want, let's do some logical program. Okay, write a program to print sequence using continue. Okay, now the sequence which I want to see at the console is 4, 8, 20, 24. Okay, this is the sequence I want to see at the console. Okay, let me write what the sequence I want to see. Okay, I want to see 4, 8, 20, 24. Okay, this is the sequence I want to see at the console. Then how I'm going to program this particular logic? Okay, now see here. Now, if I'm going to make for loop, okay, if I'm going to make this particular sequence using for loop, then for it needs 3 statements. First is going to be initialization, next is going to be verifying the condition, next is going to be increment or decrement. Okay, first int I equal to, from where my particular sequence should start? It is going to start from 4. So I am going to initialize my I equal to 4. What's the condition? Then what's the condition? Till where the particular loop execution should stop? When it reaches 24, then the loop it should terminate. Okay, then after each iteration, I should take how many increments? I should take, right now I am controlling this particular increment to 4. Okay, whenever this particular execution is going to take place, when it is going to come and iterate once again, it is going to increment by 4. Okay, if I write I plus plus, then it is going to increment by 1. If I write I plus equal to 4, then it is going to increment I value every time by 4. Okay, if you are new to this particular topic, verify the before sessions operators. Okay, I have given the detailed explanation of this. Okay, int I equal to 4 and I condition is I less than or equal to 24. For each iteration, the I value should increment by 4. Okay, let us see at the console what I need to see at the console. I with the tab space, with some tab space I want to print the I value. So I am going to give the escape code by starting the tab here. Okay, let's run this program and see. Okay, now I is going to start from 4 and then the next iteration the particular I value is incremented by 4. 4 plus 4 it is 8. The next iteration it is going to be 8 plus 4 12. Okay, like that every time it is going to increment by 4. When the particular I takes 24, then the particular condition is satisfied. Again in the next iteration it is going to increment 24 plus 4 at that time it is going to take 28 and the condition fails and it is not printing anything. Okay, now this is my requirement. What is my requirement? It need to print 4, 8, 20 and 24. Oh, now I don't want to see this 12 and 16 in my output. 12 and 16 should not be printed at the console. Then how I am going to program this one? Okay, if I am writing decision making, if I takes 12, okay, if I takes 12 or if I takes 16, if I takes 12 or I take 16, then I am telling continue, okay, continue, don't come out of the loop, continue, else print this particular sequence. Okay, now let's run this and see. Okay, now you can see this one. See, I is taking 4 and then it is verifying I double equal to 4. It's not satisfied. Okay, this condition is not satisfied. So it is just continuing the loop. Again, it is going and printing 4 and it is going to increment by 8. When it is going to be 12, at that time it is coming into this particular execution and it is checking this particular I double equal to 12 and it is continuing the sequence. Okay, still the particular you are not printing the value of I am just continuing. Okay, when this particular condition satisfies, I am writing continue. Okay, then else is nothing but when I takes apart from 12 and 16, it is going to print I values. That's how you are going to program or you are going to control the loop execution. Okay, when this particular I takes 12 or 16, then continue, but be in this loop only. Okay, now don't stop this particular loop. You are going to control the loop. Okay, this is how you are going to use the continue. Okay, now you may get some doubt. Okay, I am enclosing in this block, right? Now, okay, in the previous sessions, okay, you can enclose in the block also, no issues. But the thing is, like if you are going to get only one statement, then it does not need the block. Okay, if you are writing one statement, it does not need the block. If you are writing two statements, continue, and also one again to see out, then the particular statement it is going to be expecting enclosed in the block. Okay, block is nothing but this particular flower brackets. Okay, flower brackets is going to be called as a block. When you want to make one or more statements, you are going to enclose in the block. If you are writing only one statement, then that it does not need any block. Okay. Okay, that's how you are going to execute using continue. Okay, then what is break statement? What is break? Break terminates the loop or switch statement and transfers. Okay, we have left over with switch when I was discussing decision making statements, because you need to know what is the break doing, then we can switch to the switch keyword. Okay, then after doing this break session, then we will again switch to switch statement. Okay, loop or switch statement terminates the loop. Okay, break statement terminates the loop, break statement terminates the loop or switch statement and transfers execution to the statement immediately following the switch or loop. Okay, now break statement. The break statement syntax is break semicolon. Okay, break semicolon. We'll get started with the program. Okay, we'll get started with the program. Write a program to sum the numbers entered by user and display result when entered 0 using while and break. Okay, so let's get started with the program. Okay, what the particular question is going to say here. Okay, now I have pressed. Okay, let the user has pressed. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now he has pressed. Now he has entered 0. Okay, now he has entered 0. Then when he has entered 0, at that time how many values you have taken, that should be added and the result should be displayed. There's nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 3. It need to display 6. Okay, let us assume he has entered 4. Okay, now he has entered 0. Okay, till the particular previous values you are going to sum and then you are going to display the result. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 should be displayed. That's the program you are going to do. Okay, let's get started with the program. Okay, using break I am going to do. using break I'm going to do. Okay, now particular user is going to enter the particular variable that's going to be of which type. The particular variable you are going to expect integer type. Integer type you are expected, and the particular user is going to enter some number, or you are going to take it as a. Okay, you are going to take it as a. Okay, a is going to be entered by the user, and then the particular resultant, the resultant whatever he is going to get at the last result, it should be stored in some other particular variable. Okay, that's nothing but I'm taking int, and another variable I'm declaring here int. Okay, int result I'm telling. Okay, result. Okay, this result is going to be first initialized with 0. Okay, let me initialize with 0. Then cout, we are telling to the user enter the number. Okay, enter the number. Okay, now he is going to enter the number. And then for each iteration you are going to take the particular number, and then you are telling to the user to enter the other number. Now I am going to make use of while loop. What's the syntax for the while loop? While condition. But here I am not writing any condition. I am writing true. That's nothing but this loop is going to execute infinite times. Infinite times this loop is continuing, because I have written true condition. True is nothing but don't check any condition. Directly enter into the loop. Okay, after entering into the loop, then what you are going to take from the user? You have written enter the number. Now you are taking every time what is the particular number you are going to expect from the user. Okay, you are taking the value from the user. Okay, if the particular a not equal to 0, because see here what's the question asked, display result when entered 0, at that time come out of the loop. Okay, when the particular it is something which is not equal to 0, then you are doing which operation? You are going to tell that result plus equal to a. Okay, result plus equal to a. That's nothing but result equal to result plus a. Okay, now this is one and the same. Okay, result equal to result plus a. Okay, result equal to result plus a. Okay, now in this particular statement, now you are expecting that particular, now you think that the particular user has entered 0, then what it should do? It should completely break the statement. It need to come out. Okay, now it is breaking the loop and coming out, and where the particular total is stored, in which variable total is stored? The total is stored in result. If the total is stored in result variable, then you are going to tell that total is nothing but it is stored in result. You are taking the value from the result variable. Okay, now let's run the program. 1 you are entering, 2 you are entering, and then I have entered 0. Then what it need to display? Okay, now it is going for this particular loop, testing every time. Okay, now it's not equal to 0 means total equal to total plus a, result equal to result plus a. Result is storing 0, 0 plus 1 equal to 1, and then again it is going and taking the value 2, and again it is telling 1 plus 2 equal to 3, and now next statement he has entered a double equal to 0, that's nothing but else condition. Now you need to come out of the loop and then display the result, that's nothing but total equal to 3. Okay, that's how it is going to work. Okay, let me take one more example we'll take. Okay, now let me take 3. Okay, let me take 4. Okay, let me take 5. Now I have entered 0. Okay, now I have entered 0. Okay, then what it need to print? 3 plus 4 plus 5 equal to 15. Okay, that's how the break statement is going to execute. Okay, okay, that's how it's going to execute. Okay, that's all for this session. Thank you.